Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining in the Watchlist program once again. Dow is currently down by 498 points, S&P 500 down by 660 points, and NASDAQ down by 181 points. Oil is more or less flat, and gold is down by 1.7%. Good afternoon once again, and today I'm going live. Today is May 12th and Thursday. Let's see what's there in the market today. Thanks a lot for joining once again. At Magenta Trade, we teach you how to grow your portfolio using option trading strategies. We explain in simple terms how you can participate in the world-leading companies with a fraction of the amount that you'd need as a normal investment. In the vast ocean of stock market, there are plenty of opportunities to gain from the movement of share prices every day. However, market is unpredictable, volatile, and sometimes complex to understand. In order to be successful, you need a disciplined, rule-based approach developed over a long period of experience in the market and focused on building a long-term portfolio to protect your hard-earned money. But first, let's have a look at our disclosures. And I'll share my screen now and switch off the video so that you can enjoy the presentation. Okay. All our discussions at Magenta Trade are solely for educational and informational purposes. We are not investment advisors, and you should consult a financial advisor before making any investments. We are not finance professionals, and we are not aware of your personal financial circumstances. Options trading involve exceptional gains, but at the same time, they pose inherent risk. Past results are no guarantee of future gains. For more disclosures, you can visit our website, www.magentatrade.com. Now, quickly, a few words about me. I've been actively trading in stocks, ETFs, futures, options, warrants, CFDs, and currencies for the more than 15 years. I've turned my personal trading passion and experience into professional coaching, and recently we have formed the company Magenta Trade to share with you my strategies of success in trading using simple terms and techniques. My favorite areas of coaching are trade management and money management, and I have experienced immense potential of trading options based on stocks and ETFs, and I help you understand how they might help you build a steady and reliable retirement income stream. As a coach, I focus on a daily routine, follow simple rule-based strategy, use simple tools to enter and exit the trades and manage your positions in 15 to 20 minutes every day. At Magenta Trade, we focus on three dimensions of investing: long-term capital growth, building a retirement portfolio over a longer period of time, generating regular income using stocks and option trading strategies, and ensuring your capital is adequately protected against severe market downturns so that your hard-earned money is not wasted in adventure. Now let's look at some of the recent trades that we closed. As I mentioned earlier, SPX, we got a trade on SPX with a gain of 15.5% in just 5 days. Then another gain on a workday of 8% in 10 days. Another gain of SPX of 14.65% in just 3 trading days. In case of Apple, we had a gain of 13.25% in 6 days. Then Microsoft gain of 10.84% in 6 days. Another gain on Apple of 15.32% in 3 days. And just now I have completed one MACD, a McDonald gain of 7.9% in 15 days. So these are the trades mostly in last 3 or 4 weeks. Some of these trades, obviously, I am not mentioning all the trades, but these are some of the trades that we closed in the last 2-3 weeks. And as you can see, the stocks may be going down. The stocks are going down, but we are making gains in our due to our option trading strategies. So that's the highlight of this display, or you can say this presentation of these results. By the way, past results are in no case guarantee of future performance. So you should be always aware of that. And I am not making any investment advice here. We are just discussing for educational purposes only. Okay, so what's the secrets of trading at Magenta Trade? We believe you should be confident of why you are investing, using specific criteria of entry and exit, following effective, proven strategies which are backtested over time to grow your portfolio and safeguarding your capital from the massive volatility in the market. You should always look for opportunities in the market, whether the stocks are going up, down, or sideways. Our strategies should consider all scenarios that market presents to us to explore new opportunities every day. At Magenta Trade, we teach you how to follow the simple steps to explore and invest in stocks and options following clearly defined rules to trade management, entry, and exit. Practice the simple steps, use the available tools and resources, follow the rules so that the process becomes mechanical and efficient. Investment is a process of consistently applying the techniques that we teach on a regular basis and aim for success with perseverance and analysis. Even when the odds are against us, you need to follow the rules to protect yourself and maintain discipline to attain long-term results. Finally, investing is a process of continuous learning. There's no better investment than educating yourself with better strategies and techniques. At Magenta Trade, our complete focus is on educating the investors and traders so that they can find new opportunities by themselves and do their best with their investment. In our options masterclass program, we teach you the fundamentals of options trading, factors determining the pricing of options, how the options help you make significant gains using simple investments or small investments rather, and how you can protect your traditional investment in stocks and make regular income in your portfolio. We follow a step-by-step approach for entry and exit, simple to understand in different market conditions to explore trading opportunities. Our rule-based strategies help you to find profitable trades using simple tools and techniques. We teach you how to manage your trades on a daily basis based on developing market conditions. In order to handhold you in this learning curve during the program, we help you with live trading sessions where we make real life trading and show you the positions that you are trading. If you'd like to join one of our options masterclass program, we are taking a new batch. So you can visit our website www.magentatrade.com and you can subscribe to the upcoming batch over there. Also, you can subscribe to our live trading sessions available in the website. You can join that link and then you can join the sessions whenever as published. For more information on courses, on our courses and learning material, please visit our website www.magentatrade.com. In this watchlist program, we navigate through the market, discuss about earnings, major announcements, and market developments, and we browse through some of the stocks that we keep on adding in our watch list. Okay, so let's get started today. And I'd start with some of the earnings announcements. And the first one is Six Flags. Quickly. Six Flags Entertainment reported first quarter March 2022 loss of 76 cents per share on a revenue of $138.1 million, whereas the estimate was around 1.07 per share, and the revenue was expected to be around $122 million. Six Flags Entertainment Corp is a theme park operator, and it operates regional theme, water, and zoological parks. In terms of total revenue, year on year, the total revenue increased by almost 68%. So that is a massive growth because as you might remember, 1 year back, the theme parks were not operating that much. And obviously, so that was a low benchmark there, but still 68% is the growth in last 12 months, year on year for this quarter. And attendance in the theme parks have also increased by 25% from 1.3 million to 1.7 million. Total guest spending per capita also increased by 34% from $56.16 in 2021 to $75.46 in 2022. In-park spending per capita also increased 39% from $23.21 to $32.18. The increase in operating days was offset by a visitation shift of approximately 200,000 guests from the first quarter to the second quarter 2022 due to the later timing of the Easter holiday, which caused some schools to schedule spring break vacations in the in the second quarter of 2022 versus the first quarter in 2021. Okay, so in terms of other details, in the first quarter 2022, the company invested $29 million in new capital, net of insurance recoveries. Net debt as of April 3, 2022, calculated as total reported debt of $2.63 billion, less cash and cash equivalents of $252 million. Deferred revenue was $185 million as of 3rd of April 2022. Okay. The next one we have in our list is Himax Technologies. Himax Technologies reported first quarter March 2022 earnings of 70 cents per share on revenue of $412.8 million, as the estimate was roughly about the same. Revenue grew 33.6% on a year-on-year basis. The company said it expects the second quarter non-GAAP earnings of 45 cents to 50 cents per share on a revenue of $330 million to $346 million, which is much below the expectation. In terms of in terms of some other numbers, in Q1 2022, revenue was $412 million, a decrease of 8.6% quarter on quarter, but up 33.6% year on year. Quarter one gross margin reached 47%, much higher than 40.2% of the same period last year. Company's quarter 2 2022 revenues to decrease 16% to 20% quarter on quarter, and non-IFRS gross margin to be around 43% to 45%. The company announced an annual cash dividend of $1.25 per ADS. The company has solid visibility in automotive segment, an area company feels confident will stay strong and is targeting sales to double again, regardless of the macroeconomic concerns. Company's AI image sensing technology was adopted in a range of Dell's new notebook models. Okay. Let's have a quick look in terms of the stock there. Himax Technologies. The stock is currently up by 2.9%. Okay, going back to the earnings, the next one is on the line of Carroll's Restaurant Group, TAST. Carroll's reported a first quarter March 2022 loss of 34 cents per share on revenue of $399.5 million, whereas the estimate was about 36 cents per share and revenue of $402 million. Revenue grew 2.4% year-on-year basis. Carroll's Restaurant Group owns and operates more than 674 restaurants under the Burger King brand in 15 northeastern, midwestern, and southeastern states. In terms of some other numbers, comparable restaurant sales for the company's Burger King restaurants increased 1.6%, and comparable restaurant sales for the company's Popeyes restaurants increased 2.2%. Paulo A. Pena, President and Chief Executive Officer of Carroll's, commented, "We grew comparable restaurant sales at our Burger King restaurants during the first quarter by 1.6% against a formidable 14.7% comparison in the prior year period through average check growth of 9.9%, inclusive of menu price increases and lower promotional activity that was partially offset by a traffic decline of 7.5%. Higher delivery sales contributed to average check growth, rising to 6.2% of total restaurant sales in the first quarter of 2022 from 4.8% in the year ago period and 5.2% in the fourth quarter of last year. However, delivery sales contributed to average check growth. However, monthly sales trends were choppy. In January, our traffic was negatively impacted by severe winter storms and staffing issues related to the Omicron variant. Okay, so that's more or less the results. There are other results as well. We'll look into them. Also, let's check with the Carroll's in terms of the share price. Carroll's Group, the stock is currently down by 6.47% at the price of $1.30. So let's go back. Let's see where the stock price was. So it is currently trading at 52-week low. And it is almost trading at the level of March 2020. So 2 years back. So all the gains of 2 years have been lost now on this. So what would be the major support level? Major support level would be around that, the current level, and it is probably testing that level now. Let's draw a quick line here. Probably I'd draw the line here, somewhere here. Okay, now quickly zoom it, and so it has broken through that. Let's expand it. By the way, if you are still wondering, I am using Trading View chart, and that's one of the tools we use here. The other tools that we use is a simple Google Sheet to monitor our watch list, and a screener application later on I will log into. Okay, so let's have a look at our watch list, and first have a look at our indices. Just adjust this view. SPX, S&P 500 is down by 1.88%. So I drew this Fibonacci retracement chart yesterday to understand where we are in terms of retracement. So the 61.8% retracement is at 3842 level. So currently the index is at 3863, which is very, very close. So we are approaching the 61.8%. Sometimes there is a bounce from that level, that's a significant level, 61.8%. Sometimes there is a bounce, but I don't find any other support at this level. There may be a minor support, but the major support was earlier 4062, and here currently I see the major support level at 3594, which almost coincides with the 78.6%. Excuse me, I was just taking a sip. Okay, so that's S&P 500, and it's continuing its bearish trend. In terms of next a few trading sessions, it would be interesting to watch whether the index is actually moving towards that major support level of 78.6%, or here, as I mentioned, 3594. So that is another 270 points almost, which is not 10% now. Now it's probably around 6-7%. It has already, significantly down since the peak earlier in the year. I think that was on January 5th of January or somewhere, and from there it has started declining. At that time, the high was 4818.62, and from there it has come to 3869. So, which is a decline of almost 1,000 points. 1,000 points in a S&P 500. That's a significant. That's a really significant. 1,000 points out of 4818 is 20%, you can say. More than 20%. Okay, go to NASDAQ, similarly down by 1.8%, and the next major support level is at 9847, which is another probably 1,300 points away. More than 10% from here. In terms of Dow is down by 536 points, down by 1.68% again, and Dow has also reduced by around 16-17% in this year. The high was at 36,952. So let's see in terms of performance. Yeah, year to date it's down by 13.91%. Annual basis, it's down by 8.7%. NASDAQ, annually, it's down by 15%. Year to date is 28.72%. S&P 500, annual basis, it's down by 6%. And year to date, it's down by 18.89%. Okay. Gold is down by 1.5%. Silver is down by 4% today. And oil is more or less flat, up by 0.7%. Bitcoin, the other interesting, I would say, instrument. Let's see how it's doing. Currently, it's trading at 28,250. Earlier, it was around 27,000 mark, and it's down by another 2.5%. I should say. Yesterday also, it declined a lot. And in terms of 52-week range, the high was $69,000, and now it's at the 52-week low in today's range. Actually, it went up to 25,401. Wow, that's wild. That's wild. Ethereum, it's down by 8% today. And let's see what was the low today. Today's low was 1,700. Wow. Currently, it's at $1,900. The market is really brutal on the cryptos, especially after that, stable coin numbers. Let's find out if I can find out here. USD crypto. USD crypto. Okay, look from Binance maybe. Currently, it's 36 cents. 36 cents, whereas it should be $1. It should be almost close to $1. That's the benchmark. You see, that's the normal benchmark of a USD should be around $1.99. That's the benchmark. And now it is at 36 cents, 1/3 of the value. And that should be a stable coin. That is a stable coin. Hopefully you understand what is a stable coin. It is a matching dollar to dollar, but it is just in the form of a crypto. It is not actually in the sense it is not like a Bitcoin or Ethereum, which has got a limited supply and the price depends on the mining and the demand or the purchase level, the supply and the demand level. Here the stable coin is to match dollar to dollar to facilitate the transactions in crypto. This is introduced, but whereas it should be dollar to dollar, now it is at 36 cents. So that is a big blow to this technology, big blow to this way of managing the finance. It may be just because of that that company. They, I think, were looking from some investors as such, and they were not able to get that funding. Okay, let's go to our shortlist or the watch list quickly. Advanced Auto Parts is up by 2.75% today. And let's look at some of the other stocks, maybe which were announced their earnings quickly. Carvana, CVNA. So the stock is up by 23% today. The online used car retailer, actually, the company has faced a negative sentiments recently with the downgrades from Stifel, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo. But today, the stock is up by 30%. Their earnings were recently, it was pretty good actually, $3.49 billion. The earnings were announced on 20th of April. Anyways, the stock is up today. The other one, Tapestry. That stock is up by 14%. Earlier, it went up to 31.57. And let's look at their earnings result. 51 cents per share, up from estimates. It's a surprise of 23%. And in terms of revenue, it's $1.438 billion, which is 1% above the expectations. So the stock is currently 14% up there due to their announcement of the results. The other stock which is in news is GameStop. GameStop, let's see, it's up by 7.4% today. I don't see any specific news of why it is surging, but that's what it's happening. Excuse me. The other company that announced the results today, WeWork. WeWork, and they announced the results today. The earnings per share was 57 cents. The stock is up by 8.9%. Revenue was $765 million against the expectation of $768 million. But the stock is up by 9%. Maybe the market was they expecting more losses. The loss was actually 37% less than the previous quarter. Right. So that's a loss of 57 cents. And that's less 37% lower than the previous quarter. Okay, In terms of other shares, Rivian, automotive. Rivian is up by 15% today. So I guess Amazon would be also, no, Amazon is not up today. Amazon has got some shares in Rivian, right? So Rivian stock sold. Okay, so there is one news from them. They are on track to build 25,000 vehicles this year. And what happened to their earnings report last night was they reported $1.42 loss per share. Earnings is $95 million revenue, which is less by 28%. The stock is up by 16%. Interesting. Yeah, probably in the 2022 overall, their revenue would be much better. So that's why probably the stock is up. That's interesting. Rivian. The other company is Sonos. Sonos is up by 12% today. Let's look at the earnings numbers here. 6 cents per share and revenue is $399 million. The other one is Bumble in our shortlist. Bumble was scheduled to announce the results. 13 cents per share, earning per share, which is much more than the expectation. Expectation was about a loss of 4 cents per share. Revenue $211 million, 1.4% more than expectation, and the stock is up by 22%. The stock was really hammered in last few weeks, but now it is back up to this level of currently it's at $21.57. It went up to $24, which is pretty good. So Bumble. Okay, let's look at the entire watch list now that we have here. Advanced auto parts we discussed. Apple is significantly down. I'm not sure what's driving the stock price down in Apple, but what was the major news today was Apple is no longer the world's most valuable company. Saudi's Aramco, that has become once again the most valuable company in terms of market capitalization. Accenture is down by 1.77%. By the way, we had a position on Apple and we closed that yesterday with a profit of 15.32% in just 3 trading days. Accenture down by 1.72% once again. And it's at a rock bottom. It's already at a 52-week low. Actually, it is 2 years low, I think. Yeah, it's almost at 2 years, 1 year low, June 21. Yeah, 52-week low. Okay. You see, the 52-week high was $417. So that's massive. ADI, analog devices, it's down by almost a percentage point. Akamai Technology is down by 1.9%. Ambarella is up by 2.5%. AMD is down by 3.4%. Okay, we need to look at this one. AMD 3.4%. Amazon is more or less flat today. Arista Network is down by 3.2%. APD, Air Products and Chemicals, is down by 2%. Wow, Applovin is up by 33%. Let's look at their earnings numbers. Loss of 31 cents per share. The revenue is down by 23% against expectations, but the stock is up by 33%. Wow. Let's have a quick look at the earnings there. Applovin. Quickly, more details on the earnings if I can get. Applovin. The company said it expects 2022 revenue of $3.14 billion to $3.44 billion, which is much less than the previous guidance. But still the stock has rose 32%. There must be some other announcement in the news. Probably I need to go through the details. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's move on. Digital Turbine up by 1.17%. Again, down by almost a percentage point. By the way, we recorded one video on activation Blizzard trade. If you would like to go through that, you can go to our YouTube channel or our website. And we had a strategic move there. It's not an investment advice, but you can have a look at what we were doing. We applied three strategies there. We suggested there are three strategies on Activision Blizzard. Let's see how they play out. Amex is down by 5.8% today. Bank of America down by 3.3%. Best Buy is up by 2.94%. Bumble, we already discussed, up by 23% now. Berkshire is down by 2.7% today. It's almost approaching the 52-week range there, at a 52-week low, which is at $270. Blackstone is more or less a flat. Citigroup is down by 4.5%. Chegg is up by 5.5%. Charter Communications is up by 2.79%. Chivi is up by 6.7%. Comcast is up by 2.3%. Salesforce is down by 2.28%. I'm not sure why. Salesforce approaching their earnings. Let's see, what's up there. Crocs is, Crocs is up by 3.6%. Dell is down by 2.38%. Disney announced their results. Again, let's look at the numbers on Disney. Disney is currently down by 2.88%. They had a massive growth in terms of their subscribers. In the US itself, they grew the subscribers by 7 million. 7 million their growth in their subscribers. Revenue increased by 23% year on year in the first quarter. And in terms of income from continuing operations before income taxes, it's down by 10% year on year. Total segment operating income is up by 50%. However, the net income is down by 48% year on year. Diluted earnings per share is up by 37%. Cash flow or cash provided by continuing operations is also up by 27%. So Disney has got several revenue streams. One is there, obviously, media and entertainment distribution, which is up by 9% year on year. Theme parks is up almost doubled from the previous year because of, obviously, there were a number of restrictions last year. Okay. In terms of media and entertainment division, linear networks is up by 5%, direct to consumer is up by 23%, which is the mm, Disney Plus service, I guess. In terms of linear network, right, direct to consumer is Disney Plus and ESPN Plus and all that stuff. So Disney Plus in US itself, it got more than 7 million more subscribers. In international, excluding Disney Plus Hotstar in India, it's up by 39%. In India, Disney Plus Hotstar is up by 42%. So that's massive. ESPN Plus has grown by 62%. So that's really massive. Not sure exactly why the stock is down, but it's a long-term play. And in terms of Disney has got all the capabilities to be successful in this streaming business. Their theme parks operations would be a bit lower in the near term for next another 2 or 3 quarters at least. So, and probably that's the major concern at this stage. DocuSign is up by 0.96% after much of hammering earlier in this year. Domino's is up by 0.3%. Okay, Etsy is up by 10.49% today. EXP Holdings is up by 7.5%. Google is down by 2.3%. I'm just highlighting the major ones there. Mastercard is down by 3.6%. JP Morgan is down by 2.12%. MACD is down by 1.2%. So we closed one position there. MACD, our profit of 7.9% in 15 days. Morgan Stanley is down by 2.4%. Netflix is up today by 2.6%. Nvidia is down by 5.68% ahead of their earnings. Palantir Technologies is up by 7.15%. They announced their results a couple of days back. Qualcomm is down by 2.4%. So it's a mixed bag today. Some of the stocks are in the positive with a strong, I don't know, maybe rebound or something. Teladoc is down by 3.8%. Tesla is down by another 3.5% to the level of 708 today. It went up to 680 today. Upstart is up by another 12% today. That's interesting. And Unity Software, they announced their results earlier in the week, and currently it's up by 12%. So that touched the 52-week low today, but that's very, very volatile today, ranging from $29 to $37 today. Wow. 25% or more than that. More than that. Okay, so let's quickly go back to the indices. What's the summary? SPX or S&P 500 is down by 63 points today. Today it is below 3,900. So that's interesting. It's almost approaching the other major support level. Which is at 3,594. So that's the level we are looking at. NASDAQ is down by 1.7%. Again, the major support level is somewhere around 9,800, 9,847. Dow is currently down by 526 points. So the market is open for another 45 minutes. Let's see what happens there. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining today, and keep us watching. Watch for some more videos during this upcoming weekend, and of course, we'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day, and see you again tomorrow. Thank you.